Look like a bum right now on my Tesla. But I saw this really cute video, and this couple, they just took a spontaneous flight to like a random place, the next place that they found. They just kind of went with the flow, and it was super cute. I'm gonna insert a clip. I looked at the comments, and the comments did not pass the vibe check. It just simply did not pass the vibe check. You kept on seeing things like rich people things. I can't step into the unknown because I'm not rich, because I don't have money, because I'm not whatever, and I'm just, you know, I'm broke. Broke people can't relate to this. This is gonna be incredibly triggering, and I know it is, but I know this is also gonna activate somebody. Why don't you just decide to become rich people? Like, have you ever made the decision that you get to be rich people, that you get to have rich people problems, that you get to live a rich people life? But so many of you don't even mentally open up your mind and have the brain capacity. You don't even allow yourself to have the brain capacity to be able to think and believe that you could be rich. You sit around and you create all this separation between some random person who decided to chase after their dreams and just go for it versus you who decided to not even think and try, who decided that they can't even create anything for themselves. What if the difference between you and another person who's living the life that you want to live, what if the difference is that person just made a fucking decision? What if they decided to be radical enough, to think highly of themselves enough, to just say, you know what? I am rich people. If you want to be rich people, stop creating separation between you and rich people. Because the more you keep on saying, oh, I'm just rich, those are rich people problems, I'm broke, I can't relate to this, you are literally cursing and speaking curses on your life. You are, it's so energetically unclean to do that, especially if it's when it comes to something that you really, really want. Stop talking shit about the things that you actually really want, because think about it. If money was a person and you keep on saying, you know, those rich people, oh, they just don't understand, oh, whatever, you know, why would money ever want to come to you? Money is gonna look at you and be disgusted, just like how you are disgusted at rich people. When I think of rich people, I think of people who are free. I think of people who are liberated. I think of people who decided to go out there and just do what they want to do. I think of people who learned how to manage their money. I think of people who learned how to invest. I think of people who learned how to become the boss, the CEO, who learned how to run a business, who learned how to create something of value that somebody else would value. Stop waiting for rich people to just hand things out to you and become rich people. Start understanding that you are a rich person, that you have talents, that you have resources. And I don't give a flying fizzucks. I don't give a flying fizzucks about the system that a bunch of you people are gonna start saying in the comments. The system this, the system that. You think as a black woman in America that if I gave a fuck about the system and I allowed people to say, okay, well, you know, black people are born into this, so therefore it's gonna be so much harder. If you think if I actually gave into that shit, I would be here right now? No. And I'm still not even done growing. I'm a multi-six-figure earner because I put myself out there and I've been doing this for 10 fucking years. But I believed in myself first. I had to believe in myself first. And that's my message to you. Secondly, if I also said the system, this, whatever the case is, I wouldn't even try. You guys are not even allowing yourself to try, but you're wondering why you're not where you want to be. I don't know if it's a bloodline thing. I don't know if it's an ancestor thing. You see, my ancestors, we different. I forgot exactly who it is. Could have been great-great-great-great-grandmother. I don't know who she is, but she black. My black great-great-great-grandmother. In that time, when women weren't even allowed to have property like that, and when black people weren't even seen as citizens, somehow she ended up owning over 300 acres of land. You don't come from that and then decide that, oh, outside things are not going to allow you to get what you want. You say, fuck it, I'm going to figure out a way. But I'm convinced a lot of y'all really don't want it. You want to be a rich person? Stop creating separation. You need to understand, first and foremost, being rich, being famous, all this stuff is not relatable. I haven't related to people like that for years. My lifestyle is literally unrelatable. And I'm not even at the top. The 99% is the 99% for a reason, because they think, act, and talk like the 99%. The 1% is a 1% for the reason because they think, act, and talk like the 1%. You gotta move different. You're not gonna be relatable to most people. But if you want to keep on being relatable and all this self-deprecating jokes and humor, you're going to be laughing right where you are, stuck in the same place. But at some time and someday, you got to make a choice about who it is that you really want to be at the end of the day. I hope that this activated somebody and snapped you out of it. Don't get caught up in this matrix. Don't get caught up in the bullshit. Live your life, liberate yourself, and go out there and do amazing things. Join the Rich Goddess Club for classes and courses that will literally help you change your life. In the description. Mwah. Love you.